In nearly all my color pencil drawing videos, I get questions about my favorite supplies, why I choose some over others, and I'm gonna break it all down for you today. So it can help you if you also use coloring pencils or if you're just curious about my choices. So let's go. Hey people, it's Temi if you're new here, and it's Tuesday today, so you already know it's a Temi's Tirade day. So this is a series on my channel where I just rant about art things on Tuesdays. Last time I did 100k Q&A, so shout out to you guys for subscribing, shout out to the plaque. It's just glistening behind me. If you want to get to know me a little bit, then check out that video. I've linked it in the Temi's Tirade playlist. But today I'm gonna get straight to it. I've linked my faves into categories, and I've also linked all of the supplies down in the description box. Guys, in any video, any supply you ever need, it's always linked in the description. I always get questions about this, but it's like, it's all there for you. But anyway, all the supplies are linked in the description box. Starting with coloring pencils. So I will start with my faves, Caran d'Ache Luminance pencils. You guys already know I love these pencils so much. They blend like butter. Amazing, beautiful, luscious pencils. Honestly, I don't know what else I can say about these pencils. They are hella expensive, but they are incredible. Although these are my faves, I'm sure if you're a regular subscriber, you know that I barely use them on my channel. And the pencils I'm most likely to pick up for one of my videos is the Prismacolor pencils, and they are my next faves. They have a similar softcore magic going on. They blend amazingly as well, and they're a lot more affordable. And that's the exact reason why I gravitate towards these over my Caran d'Ache, because they're just a lot more accessible for most people. And to be honest, the Caran d'Ache is way too expensive for me to be finishing it on all these little projects. The last on my color pencil fave list are Crayola pencils. Guys, honestly, in my opinion, these are the best cheap pencils out there. I don't even want to hear it. You cannot disagree because this is a fact. I'm joking, I haven't tried all the pencils out there, but Crayola stays understanding the assignment. I'm sure if you've seen my cheap versus expensive eye, you already know. If you can't afford any of the other two I've spoken about, then start your hands with Crayola because they really do be creating magic. Next, we have paper. I haven't tried too many different types. I'm one of those people that if it ain't broke, why fix it? So I only have two faves in this category, but my first are the Artisan mixed media paper. If you're familiar with a lot of my work, you know it can get quite mixed media-y, and I gravitate towards these most of the time. I've produced some very nice pieces in this sketchbook. The texture is lovely and it just does what it needs to do. To be honest, I don't have a bad word to say about this sketchbook. If you're an OG subscriber from a couple of years ago, you know I love to draw on colored paper. And my second faves are the De La Rowney pastel paper. It has a nice range of colors on the inside, really nice texture. And I've always enjoyed doing different pieces on the different colored backgrounds. I actually kind of miss it. I have it in a bunch of sizes because clearly I can't get enough. And honestly, I think this is my sign to return to do another piece in the sketchbook. Next, we have alcohol markers. I've been using these a lot recently as a base to speed up the coloring process. My actual faves are the Arteza Everblend Skin Tone Marker Set. Guys, I cannot get over the color range. It's so beautiful. I'm sure you can agree. Especially the deeper tones. This set has my heart. It has a chisel tip on one end and a bullet nib on the other. I don't know if they do brush tips as well, but this set is my fave alcohol marker set. My other faves, if you've seen any of my coloring book challenge videos, you already know it's from Ohuhu. I have a few sets from them and I love the color range. I love how they apply. They do a fantastic job as well. Next, we have pan pastels. These are another option for a base that I love so much, but I haven't used in a while. They are my first loves. I love these products, honestly. I just can't get enough. If you haven't seen these in action, then I have plenty of videos on my channel. I'll link one here so that you can just see how amazing they work. I only have a small set, but it's enough for me to be able to mix the colors to create a nice smooth base. I actually miss them. Also need soft tools to use them with. And to be honest, that's one thing about pan pastels, that they are not cheap. This is why I barely use them on my channel anymore, because again, I like to bring accessible things. The last thing I want to see in my comments is, I wish I could, but if only I could afford this set. Speaking of that, I've received a few comments about pan pastel alternatives. I don't know any, but I can definitely try to dig some up. And if it's something that you guys are really interested in, so maybe like a cheap versus expensive, I could definitely do that video. So let me know down in the comments. The last thing I use with pan pastels is Hairspray as a fixative. Now we're in the last category. It's the additional extra tools. You need a good sharpener. I use a mechanical one because twisting and all of that is too much. You definitely don't need an automatic one though. Just make sure the one you find makes sense. Next is a white pen. This is an optional extra, but if you want those extra shine and the extra gloss that you can add to drawings, then it is a must. I have tried so many different brands and my fave is the Sakura Jelly Roll. Next, we have a pencil extender. This is so underrated, but very necessary. Coloring pencils are too expensive for you to be thrown away willy-nilly. So when it gets tiny and you can barely hold it, this is the time to get it in the pencil extender and finish that pencil. The final thing is transfer paper. If you're a regular subscriber, you know that I like to sketch on a separate sheet of paper and then I transfer it into my sketchbook. I use a graphite transfer sheet, and this one is from Arteza. Hey, we made it to the end, and you now know all of my faves. What are your faves? Let me know down in the comments. Is there something that should be on my list? And I'll see you on my next video. Goodbye.